Good morning, guys. I actually just woke up this morning and I'm so excited because I'm doing a home vlog today. I haven't done one of these for a while, obviously, because I have not been home, but if you guys watched my life update video, you would know that I'm gonna be home for the next about 3 weeks or so, and so I wanted to get at least like a few home vlogs because I personally love them. They're just a lot different than my New York vlogs, and I think you get a different understanding of me, and so I personally really love them. But this morning I just woke up and I filled up my hydro flask with a ton of water. I'm also just drinking a nice cup of coffee. This is like my ideal way to start my days. Today I actually have a haircut that I'm going to work out, I'm gonna babysit for my sister, and so I just have a lot of fun things that are going on. Not even believe I'm working with Drunk Elephant. I started using their products about a month ago because I really just wanted to make sure I liked them, and I have been loving them. Besides these little guys from my plane ride home, I've just been enjoying a lot of nice clearer skin, and so I'm definitely going to talk about those products here in a sec once I go wash my face. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Like a post-grad preparation video, get my hair done, getting on my time with my nieces and nephews. It's gonna be really fun, so make sure to subscribe if you guys are new. I'll be back in New York June 7th if you prefer those vlogs. They will be coming, but I encourage you to also watch these because I think that they're really fun. So I'm actually gonna go in the bathroom to wash my face with the lighting is so bad, so I'm gonna talk about these products and drain these. If you guys haven't heard of Drunk Elephant, it is a skincare brand, and their whole messaging is around just making sure that they use ingredients that are for the best health of your skin, which means that they don't use parabens, they don't use essential oils, they don't use perfumes, chemical screens, and then also SLS. And that is really important to me. I do not like using toxic ingredients on my skin. I've become very picky about that over the past year. You guys know skincare has become something that's so much more important for me. Really conveniently located in the Sephora inside JCPenney, which is great, so you can just pick them up while you're shopping. I feel like I don't like washing my face with a full-on cleanser in the morning. The Slay Butter Melting Cleanser. Butter cleanser is great because it kind of just removes anything that you didn't get the night before. So if you have any waterproof makeup on, if you have, you know, some makeup that is just like still has some traces in the morning, it's great for that. But it also does remove full-on makeup, and you kind of just activate it with water, but you can start with putting it on dry skin and just massages, and it feels so good. And you also only need like the smallest amount. You literally just use probably like a dime size. Also been using the Littles kit, which is so cute. It comes with like this really adorable little blue bag, and it has littles of all of their full-size products, but just like miniature sizes, and they last about 30 to 45 days, which is really good. It's a $130 value, but it's $90, so you really get a lot for your money. I'm actually going back and forth between New York and Texas a lot, and so it was great when I came here. I just brought my Littles kit. Really great for layering. I use certain ones in the morning and certain ones at night. I like to use the Best No. 9 Jelly Cleanser at night to cleanse my skin, and then in the morning I really like to use the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. So my skin's been really dry, so I like to use that right as I wake up in the morning. C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. I like this because, as you guys can tell, I have really dark puffy under eyes, especially in the mornings. I love using this right when I wake up. And then I use Glyolic Night Serum at night because obviously it's at nighttime. And then I like to follow up with a polypeptide cream. But there's also a luxury facial oil inside. There's a Daily Defense sunscreen. It has SPF 30 in it. There's the C-Firmit Day Serum. If you guys would like to check out Drunk Elephant, I will have a link down below that you guys can check out. And you can also just go into your Sephora inside JCPenney. I love starting my day with Drunk Elephant. I'm flying high, but I got a feeling I'm falling for no. This is what I'm wearing for my outfit today. I think it's really cute. It has like a little tie in the back, and it's just super comfortable. 9:23. I'm about to go head over to my hair appointment. I think I'm gonna pick up some coffee on the way because I only had 1 cup. I usually like to do 2 cups in the morning. I'm gonna grab that. It is so sunny in Texas, guys. I always get questions on what I like to do to my hair whenever I get it done. I always go to the salon Victoria. Her name is London here, and she is based in like the Dallas-Fort Worth area if you live nearby. She is so good. I will say she is pricey. It is not a cheap haircut by any means. However, her haircuts and her color last so long, and every time I get blowouts in New York, the people always tell me like, oh my goodness, who did your color? Like, it looks so good because it fades so well. So I go to her and I get blonde balayage, and she kind of does it differently every time because she likes to switch it up, but she just does a lot of different shades of blonde, so it has a lot of dimension, and she's really good. And then I usually just do about 1 inch off, and then I get long layers, and that is pretty much my haircut if you are interested. It usually takes about 3 hours to get done too, so it's definitely a long time. So I grabbed a granola bar. Every time I come home, I'm always so excited to drive, because in New York obviously I don't get to drive, and so I'm just like so happy. Also using my dad's car because I don't have a car here, and I have been loving driving with the windows down, listening to Casey Musgraves. Such like a Texas mood, and I just always feel so excited. I hope you guys also like my Texas vlogs. I'm gonna have a few of them while I'm home here, and so I think that they're really fun. You get to see my family. It's just like a different vibe compared to whenever I vlog in New York. I feel like I'm a lot more relaxed here. I think I'm gonna help my mom watch Ezra, who is my nephew, this afternoon, because she has a lot of stuff she needs to get done, but she has to watch him. I want to set out a budget plan because obviously I have a job now. I just want to be smart about spending. So I'm gonna set out a budget, kind of estimate how much I can get for rent. In my apartment, I need to know like what is a smart range of what I can spend, because obviously rent in New York is insane. I need to print out some stuff. I'm actually shooting a wedding with my sister tomorrow, which is gonna be so exciting. The only thing is there's a really bad, severe storm rolling in tomorrow, and so I'm hoping that that doesn't, I don't know, mess with the wedding. Hi, welcome to Starbucks. Hi, can I just do a grande cold brew with almond milk? So guys, I just got my hair done. It looks so much better, y'all. So light. I only got probably like 1.5 inches cut off. So much better. I'm so happy. Such a good experience. London is great, guys, if you live in like the North Texas area. I'm headed back home right now. Ever since the day that you went away. So Roxy decided to join me, so she's just gonna be in the background. So I just finished doing my budget on Excel. I just use Excel to do this, and I always get questions on these kind of things, and so I wanted to kind of talk about this really fast. It's like 3 o'clock right now. I've been doing this probably for the past like hour and a half. Since I'm starting my job in June, I'm trying to be really conscious about budgeting and saving and being more mindful about my spending. I've never been someone who just like spent a ton of money all the time. I don't really have that kind of personality. I don't care about designer items. It's not me. However, there are things that I feel like I spend too much money on that I don't need to spend that much money on. And I impulse buy, and I want to next year with my job just kind of know the things that I need to spend money on and kind of do that wisely. So I just made a budget. I obviously cleared everything out because I'm not going to show you guys how much money I make. But essentially, I'm going to have 2 incomes, one from YouTube and then one from my job. And both of these are pretty much salary jobs. Obviously, YouTube fluctuates, but I actually doubled my income from YouTube for the past like 3 years each year, and so I kind of just doubled it and estimated that I'm assuming that I will still be able to make that money. So given that, I kind of put in, you know, my salary net, YouTube net, so that's minus taxes. And since I'm gonna be a full-on resident in New York, I'm obviously gonna have to pay taxes, a lot of them, and so the net is much smaller than the normal income. And then I created my budget. So basically the budget has a monthly income net, which is kind of what I'm starting at. And then I have my tithing, because that's the money that I give to my church. I think it's really important, no matter how much money you make, to give a portion of that away. This is something I started doing last year, and I just found that it was so important for me. It helped me have a better relationship with money. It helped me know that it's much easier to feel less dependent on money whenever you know that you can give it freely. So then I have savings. I have a net percent of what I like to save of my income. This depends on the person, obviously, depending on the state you're in. I do think it's important, no matter how much money you're making, to save at least a little bit of it. I follow a ton of Dave Ramsey. If you guys know, Dave Ramsey is great. I will link his podcast down below. He's awesome, but he talks a lot about, you know, paying off your loans, paying off your debt. He talks about having an emergency fund. So this is kind of about 6 months of expenses that you should have in your bank account. If something were to happen, you would have that money. And so that is something that I'm not really worried about at this point in my life. Now I'm kind of focusing more on investing. And so most of my savings are for either retirement or they're for just kind of personal investments that I make in the stock market. So, and then I have a rent tab. This is probably my biggest expense because I do live in New York City and rent is very expensive. However, with YouTube, it's essential for me to have a nice space to be able to do my YouTube videos, and so it's kind of for me also an investment. And then I have groceries. Obviously groceries vary, and this is one of the areas that I am trying to be much more mindful of how much I'm spending. Set goal of what I want to spend, and then I also have another tab where I can track it so I can see and I can actually input, you know, how much I'm spending. I go grocery shopping about every week and a half, and I pick up a few things here and there, but I'm trying to be very conscious of writing down those expenses because I know I spend too much money on groceries. Utilities also vary, so I'm just gonna have to input those. But typically in New York, it can range from, with like Wi-Fi and gas, your AC and whatnot, between like maybe $50 to $100 a month, which really isn't that bad. And so I'm not too worried about utilities. I'm also kind of hoping I get an apartment where they are included because a lot of apartments in New York are like that. But I then have my Metro card that's $121 a month. It's an expense, but I think it's a lot cheaper than keeping up with a car and paying for gas, so I don't really mind that. And then I have coffee. I think it's really important with your budget to be realistic. A lot of people might look at mine and be like, you have a literal slot for coffee, but it's something that I like. It's something I spend money on, and so I gave myself a set amount I could spend each month, and I'm gonna track all my coffee purchases. This is another big thing I'm trying to do, and then see how much I went over or under my budget. And then I'm eating out. It's another pretty big expense. I eat out a lot. I have a boyfriend, I have friends in New York, and eating out is very much a social thing, so I have a net amount I want to spend on that. And then I have total expenses, net income minus my personal expenses after taxes, and that is kind of how much I'm left with. And that money can be spent on if I need to fly home, if I have a random expense, my haircut, just depending on that. If I have money left over, those are the things that I will purchase or just put more in my investment. So that is my budget. I have, if you guys want this specific template, I'll have it down below. I've already done another budget template, and my boyfriend Eden has one too that I shared. His is a little bit more complex, so if you're kind of more into budgeting, I'd recommend his. But for me, if you're more simple, I think that this one works too, so I'll have it down below if you guys want to do it. I think we don't talk a lot about finances, financial freedom. I think it's so important. Money is not everything. Money in itself does not bring happiness, but it does make life a little bit easier. Hi! Good stuff. So I just finished helping my mom babysit, and now I'm actually headed to go work out. I love my gym at home, and so I have been loving going. It's just such a truly nice gym. The people are all nice. It's like no one's really creepy. I think today I'm going to try to just run, and then I've actually been loving the Fit On app. It sounds like a sponsorship. It's not. I did do a sponsored post with them, but it's an app where they have a ton of different workouts, and it used to be you had to pay for like a monthly membership, and now it's free. So guys, you should totally check it out. I've been doing a lot of just different workouts to try to get my body to, you know, like do different things, work new muscles, and so I've really been liking it. I think I'm gonna try to do something that is a mix of a lot of different body parts. I'm about to head home, hopefully eat some dinner because I am super duper hungry. That was a really good workout. I honestly, whenever my mom came and visited, my mom works out hardcore every single day, literally every single day, and she was actually the one who kind of got me into working out back, and I was just like, my mom who's in her 40s can do it, like why can't I do it too? And she came and visited me. She just worked out every day, so I was like, I'm gonna work out every day. And now I've been on like an everyday workout grind, and it feels so good. I'm feeling so just like toned and in shape, and I really love that feeling of like coming home for the summer and just like getting back into the kind of like self-care, taking care of yourself, being healthy again. Not that I wasn't at school, but it's just kind of like taking it to the next level. I've been watching Danielle's daily uploads, and I just love her. She's so inspiring. She's so sweet. I'm so excited she's going to be in New York over the summer because I'll probably get to see her more often, which is really exciting. So yeah. You listening to music? You putting it in your hair?
I don't know your hair.
I just finished eating dinner. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here for the night because I'm probably just gonna honestly edit it and then head to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe if you liked it, and also let me know if you want to see more home vlogs because I can definitely film a ton more if you guys like them. I had so much fun filming this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.